Alright, this is a continuation of the part 2 that I just uploaded. Y'all have no idea how much of a struggle it has been for me to upload these videos today. I don't know what the hell is going on with my phone, so I'm gonna just try to keep going with this. If it shuts off while I'm recording this continuation of part 2, I'm not gonna start over. I'm gonna upload it and just make another continuation, and I'm gonna just keep doing it this way until I get this series done. I don't know what the hell is going on with my phone. I'm so frustrated with it. I don't know what it is. Now that I've got that out and I've vented a little bit, I'm just going to continue on from where I left off in the first part of the part 2 to this series. This is the second part of the part 2. Because the video, like I said, it cut me off after about 8 minutes in some change. And I'm smoking, so if you don't like smoking, watch another video. I'm over it today. Okay, so here we go. Now, this lake is only about 2 miles into the woods, and it's on a very clearly established trail. It's almost impossible to get lost getting from the parking area to it unless you are deliberately going off the path like an imbecile. Her kids are walking in front of her when she hears what sounds like someone coming up the path behind her. She turns around, and in the 4 or so seconds she's not looking, her 5-year-old son vanishes. She figures he stepped off the trail to pee or something, and she asks her other 2 children where he went. They both tell her that a big man with a scary face came out of the woods next to them, took the kid's hand, and led them into the trees. The 2 remaining kids don't seem upset. In fact, she says later it seems like they've been drugged. They're sort of spacey and fuzzy, so of course she freaks out, starts looking frantically in the area for her kid. She's screaming his name, and she says at one point she even thinks that she heard him reply to her. Now, obviously, she can't go blindly into the woods. She's got the other 2 kids. So she calls the police, and they send us out immediately. We respond, and we start the search for him. Over the course of this search, which spans miles, we never find a single trace of this kid. Canines can't pick up any of the scent. We don't find any clothing or broken bushes or literally anything that would signify a child being there. Of course, there's suspicion about the mother for a while, but it's pretty clear that she's completely destroyed by the whole thing. We looked for this kid for weeks with a lot of volunteer help, but eventually the search peters out. I have to keep looking at my phone and make sure that it's still recording. The volunteers keep searching, though, and one day we get a call on the radio letting us know that a body has been found and needs to be recovered. They tell us the location, and none of us can believe it. We figure it has to be a different kid, but we go out there about 15 miles from the site where he vanished, and sure enough, we find the body of the kid we've been looking for. I have been trying to figure out how this kid got where he did ever since we found him, and I've never come up with an answer. A volunteer just happened to be in the area because he figured we might as well look in places no one else thought of to look. He comes to the base of a tall rocky slope, and halfway up he sees something. He looks through his binoculars, and sure enough, it's the body